Hey, how's it going, guys? Coach Joe here. Welcome to Friday. Couple different workouts for you. One workout is the support the box workout number 1 that was given to you guys last week. We're doing it Friday. You actually have until I think April 21st to video yourself and submit your scores. The workout consists it's a 10-minute AMRAP, air squats, push-ups, and you have dumbbell snatches in between. So to start each round, you're going to do 10 good air squats. Now, like the open, these are kind of open standards, right? You have to show that you break parallel each time you go down, and then each time you stand up. And so what you really want to make sure you do is to get the shoulder in line with the hip, because if you just come up, if you're doing squats that look like this, those are no reps. Even though you fully extend the hip, you're not standing up all the way. So you have to get the shoulder in line with the hip for each of those air squats to count. So pace those out, right? So the pace, the tempo I would create is going down, up. I'm gonna try to hold that for the entire time. After my 10 air squats, you have 9 dumbbell snatches. Now, the weight's 50 pounds for the guys, 35 for the women. If you're not even, if you didn't register for this, or you're just doing it for fun, obviously you can modify that weight. You could grab what you have, or maybe borrow someone that you know who has a 50-pound dumbbell, 35-pound dumbbell. But these are not going to be alternating. You have to hold onto that one side for those 9 reps, right? So we're throwing the weight up and dropping it down, right? So make sure we pop the hips and throw that weight up to the point where that arm is in line with the ear, nice and straight, right? We don't want forward. If it's forward, it doesn't count, right? Make sure the dumbbell makes contact to the ground too. After the 9, you're into 10 push-ups. With those push-ups, make sure you're dropping down, shoulder past the elbow, and full arm extension. Right? So with those push-ups, I'm pushing the pace for everything except for those push-ups. I'm gonna make sure I do them right. I'm gonna try to stay unbroken with them, but we have to make sure we don't rush them to the point where our arms have that slight elbow bend. We want to fully extend, tighten up the tricep to lock out those elbows. It's all you need to do to finish out each rep. After the 10 push-ups, back into 9 dumbbell snatches just on that left side. You have to hold on to that one side for the 9 reps before you attack another round. All right? So if you are registered, video yourself, show the weight that you're moving, right? So show that you're moving a 50-pound dumbbell, and then just get to a good vantage point too, where they can see each rep, okay? If you're not registered, just knock it out, have fun. 10-minute AMRAP, guys, looking for total number of reps that you can conduct in that a lot of time. So daily workout with a little bit of equipment. We have 3 rounds of a 400-meter run, 20 overhead lunges, so 45-pound plate or 25-pound plate for women. Press it up, pull it back, and we are doing stationary or walking lunges. It doesn't matter. If you have the space, I always prefer the walk. If you don't, if you're limited, just do stationary, 10 on each side, but keep those arms nice and straight. It's better than that 400-meter lunge that we had last week, right? After that, we have 10 handstand push-ups. If you have space, if you have the ability to do 10 handstand push-ups, go for it. If you need to modify those reps, go for it. Or you could do the seated press with dumbbells. That's going to be where your legs are going to be nice and straight. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me down here. Chest up, shoulder in line with the hip, and then you're just going to be pressing up with a pair of dumbbells, right? Or you could even do a strict barbell press. We're just trying to isolate the shoulders as much as possible, okay, to replicate that handstand push-up movement. So 3 rounds, 400-meter run, 20 overhead lunges, 45-pound plate for the guys, 25 for the women, 10 handstand push-ups or your modification for that. All right, guys. Looking for total time, and with a 12-minute time cap. If you don't care about that cap, you get rid of it. But the cap is there to try to push the pace, especially on the runs. The runs can kind of get away from you if you know you're not such a good runner. You could turn this into a 500-meter row, right? Or just remove that time cap, right? All right, guys. Happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you tomorrow.